Hello, welcome to SAC Biz 360. Today, we're going to be talking about home improvement programs. Everybody's dream is to have a home and how to make the home improvement. So that's today's topic. And today, we have a special guest, Tamara Patrick, in front of us. So she's been in the industry for more than 35 years. So she's going to be talking to us about her experiences, the different business challenges, what's good for home, what's not, with the natural stone, how to bring the beauty to the home. So there you are. Welcome, Tamara.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me.
So can you briefly summarize what you are, where are you from, and how did you start this business? What's your experiences? What kind of services that you offer to the customer? Who are the different customers base that you're looking for?
Sure. I'd be happy to. I'm so happy to share this kind of opportunity because I think it really helps homeowners to guide their experiences when they do this. It can be really confusing to go out and tackle a remodel in your home because there's so many different parts to a remodel. There's the flooring, there's the countertops, there's the cabinets, there's colors. They don't know if they need to have a designer, an architect, a builder, and where do they begin?
Yep.
So Domus Surfaces, in my experience over the years, the industry has changed a lot. So we tend to try to be a one-stop shop where the confused homeowner can come aboard, they can come in, and we can then begin to guide them as to where to begin, how to start to eat the elephant one bite at a time.
So can you briefly summarize, how did you start this business?
Sure.
What made you to think through this line, because I don't think this is a line of a business for women.
Yeah.
So what made you to choose this field and your experiences throughout the 35 years?
Sure.
When did you start this business? What you were doing?
Okay, Domus has been in business now for 9 years, going on our 10th year. And so Domus is really a baby of the total meltdown of the economy about 9-10 years ago. And so the economy, as you know, grew completely out of control. Housing was out of control, too many houses, too expensive of houses, and the loan structure was completely out of control also. So there was people making $10 an hour who were buying a $500,000 house. Obviously, it didn't work. And so all my life, my background is that I'm from the Midwest. I'm a Midwest girl. I'm from South Dakota, Iowa, and Minnesota. So I had a very traditional family upraising. I grew up on a farm, so I was used to hard work. And when I was in high school, my family knew that unless we got to California, I wouldn't be able to attend university because we were very poor. And so my mother insisted that my father begin to head west because California had very inexpensive university program. So we came to California about as I entered high school. And so I then endeavored to get myself into university. So I am a Sacramento prodigy, I guess, that came out of this town. I went to Sac State. I graduated with a degree in international business and marketing.
Wow,
and my one contact that I had through the university was with the Maine family who had begun importing marble into the United States during the 60s. And so this family had brought actually into this very suite in which we sit, they had extended a business into Sacramento. And from this family, I went to work. And that Italian family then began to take me back to Italy. And then as a woman, which was very, very unusual in the 80s, I began to travel, go to the quarries, and I began to become accepted. And so I was very eager to learn. And so as any young businesswoman, I wanted to learn everything. And so I put myself into the places where I learned, I did the hard work, I learned to set tile, lay flooring, do all the hard things because I felt like I needed to do that to be taken seriously by the men. And so there is some advantages to being a woman because men are not as tough on women sometimes, so you can kind of find your angle sometimes. And so then I went to work for a company that was doing a lot of work in Las Vegas. So I learned how to do construction work in Las Vegas. So as time went on, I then went through the years of training. I worked for retail, I worked in construction. And so then I went to work for importers. So at this point in time, I have done literally every part of this job, including driving forklifts, packing tile, loading concrete, loading trucks, loading everything. Because I think as a business owner, you can't expect your employees, your people and your team to do anything that you're not willing to do. So we grasp that, we take in our clients, and we try to provide them an honest, open environment where we can help them, and we teach our team to help the clients from that background, from the very, very, very beginning. And then to take the project from the flooring to the counters, to the showers, to the cabinets. And we basically just go through the house one by one to help them understand what is their budget and their time constraints.
Wonderful. So I just want to sort out one quick confusion here.
Sure.
So who are all your customers? So to be more precise,
okay.
If I want to buy it, I mean, can we have a new home buyers or the home remodelers? Let's say, if I have a home for 10 years and if I want to change something, and commercials, how do you deal with the different types of customers? Or are you more to business, or are you more to business to customer?
Okay.
What you deal with?
Yeah, that's
and one more
question.
point. And each line of customers, so the different depending on the customer, can you elaborate more on different kind of services that you offer to them?
Sure. Basically, we deal with every aspect of the community. We deal with, let's take homeowners, okay? We begin with the homeowner, the person who is either building a new house or is remodeling. That person comes here, and we are basically the design center for them, okay? And we deal with that person individually. We have free design consultants who work here, and we basically then can put their whole house together. They can pick material here, we can help them with the budget numbers and all of that. So we basically take them from beginning to end, okay? Then there is an architectural business and a design business, the wholesale business. Those people also very much like to use Domus Surfaces because at Domus Surfaces we carry very unique material, and I travel to all of the different countries and I pick the material. I pick the slabs in the quarry. I go to the factories where we build and design and pick the materials. So we only provide quality products at reasonable quality pricing so that we're not giving our homeowners anything that could be dangerous, that could be not long lasting, that would not provide a safe environment for them. And so even with the design community, they look to us as an expert for them. Architectural design community as well. Then we deal with the builders, okay? The builders building from 200 to 300 houses down to a builder building one home. They come to us also. So we then function as their design aspect. Then we can put programs together, different groups, etc., in all the different products. Then as far as a construction company, as everybody knows, Sacramento has done a huge amount of growth downtown. So with the construction companies, they're always looking, what are the newest products? What are the newest ways to waterproof? What are the newest ways that I can keep water from not leaking in my showers? Again, we study this. I study this. We always have the newest, greatest, best products available in the market to solve all the new things. So as technology grows, so does the ability for the construction workers and designers to be able to secure their buildings, again, at the lowest prices.
Right. So one another question. So when you deal with a lot of materials, so and I know so a lot of natural stones comes from the different parts of the country. So how the China tariffs are impacting your business?
Oh boy, that's a really big loaded question. Yes, the tariffs have become a huge issue. So because I've traveled extensively in Asia, so when the tariff issue started to be a problem, so we've moved our manufacturing now out of China and into some of the other Asian countries that are not yet impacted. But that's my job as an owner of a supply business. We have to be as the expert on where is the best place to get the materials and source the materials. It's a really big problem now for some of the larger importers because they don't know where to go, because China was the source for everything. Where did flooring come from? China. Where did carpet come from? China. Where did everything come from? China. So again, we've moved our manufacturing around. We've built a lot of domestic alliances, and so we're keeping the pricing as low as we possibly can, moving it around Asia, moving it some places into Europe, some of the lower cost places into Europe, also into Eastern Europe. I'm very familiar with Eastern Europe, so we're doing a lot of that too. So as the tariffs move, we move, and so we're very nimble on our feet. And so again, we can change quickly. The bigger companies are like a cruise ship when they change. We're like a speedboat. We can change very, very, very quickly. And so anyway, that's what we're doing.
We are kind of running out of the time, so
Okay.
just, we want to keep it short and simple. So the other one fundamental aspect is, when you have a customer, how much time, what is the SLA, service level agreements are, whatever the terminology you want to use. From a home buyer come in until, you were setting up the installations, what is your typical turnaround time?
Yeah, generally depends.
Keep it simple. You're taking time for
up
every
to
question.
them about maybe, again, if they come in and they're ready, generally a couple of weeks, if it's not too complicated, very quickly.
Okay.
We're ready to go.
Okay. So, and on the technology marketing, so what are the different kinds of marketing tools that you're using to let about your product, business to the different customers? You are on the Highway 50.
Yeah.
You have a big signboard. You would be, many people would be seeing. But how do you want to we will help you to get this communicated to the different
Right.
folks. But on a one-liner, just to keep it short and simple, tell the customers, tell our viewers that where are you located,
Okay.
what kind of services that you offer. If they want to reach out, what is the best number that you can reach out?
Okay.
And your email address and phone number and the address.
Okay.
With that we can do the closing statement.
Perfect. Okay. Domus Surfaces is located off of Highway 50, right off of Bradshaw Boulevard. We're in between Watt Avenue and Sunrise. And very easy to find us. You just need to make a couple of turns and just put us in your GPS and you will find us. If you get lost, call us. Okay, look for us on Facebook. Look for us on Instagram. Look for us on YouTube. Okay.
House. Look for them on a house.
Look
Angie's
for us on
List.
house.
Angie's List.
Okay.
House advisor. So they
House
are
of
everywhere.
Home advisor. Yeah. Basically, Domus, we've been around a long time. So look for us. Call us. We're happy to give you advice.
Last but not the least, Yelp.
Yeah, Yelp. Look at our reviews. You'll see that we take very seriously every client. We're proud. I'm proud of what I do. I'm proud of our team, and I'm proud of our business. Domus Surfaces does a great job with everybody. Problems can come up. The question is how do you deal with the problems? How do you resolve the problems?
The last is a closer. Their tagline is distilling design into reality. So they make us, for the customers,
Right.
they distill into make their design into the reality.
You bring your dream and we'll make it come true on your budget and in your time frame. I think that's the most important thing we can do, Raj.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Wish you all the very best, Tamara.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.